The iPad 1. This was the device that made the tablet, the word tablet, a household name. No one really knew what tablets were and how capable they were until this device came out. This is the iPad 1. I bought this when it was brand new, when it first came out. I didn't wait online outside for 3 days or anything like that. But once the hoopla kind of died down and the Apple stores started to regularly carry these, I went out and I got one. I bought this brand new at the Soho store in New York City, right by my office. And I've had it ever since. It is a wonderful device. I've never had to have it serviced. It's never been dropped. Everything you see here is all original. It's got the original screen, digitizer, the button. This is just a very well cared for, well maintained device. When I bought this brand new, I opted to get the original protective iPad case or book jacket, however you want to call it, which kind of explains why there's no scratches or dings or dents or any kind of nicks and whatnot on the screen. This is an adult-owned, one-owner device. It's wonderful. I mean, if it's so wonderful though, why am I selling it? Well, I'm selling it because I've got so many tablets now, and I really don't use this one anymore. And it's too good of a device to just kind of let sit around, and I don't want kids playing with it in the house. It's a really great device. I figured, let me just sell it. And the next person can get just as much use out of it as I did. This is the 16 gig variant, Wi-Fi only. That means you can't take your SIM card from AT&T or T-Mobile or whatever and put it in here and surf the web. You have to be in a Wi-Fi spot. That never bothered me because I always use my mobile device as a hotspot, and I would surf the web that way. But this is a perfect device for when you're on the road or wherever you are that you have Wi-Fi signal, to go on Facebook, to do your email, to do your online banking, to update your blog, to watch movies, to read the New York Times or whatever you want to do. This could do it. This is phenomenal. You want to download the latest books, you download them from your iTunes store and you put them in your newsstand, you got everything with you. You will not find a better, more capable unit for the price. This was, I want to say I spent a little over $500 between the case and the device itself when I first bought it, when it was brand new. And I've got every dollar out of it. It owes me nothing. I have used this thing 3 or 4 years straight. And as time went on, I started using different tablets, so this one kind of got pushed to the side a little bit. But to give you an understanding of how I respect this unit, other tablets have come and gone, okay? And this is the first tablet I've ever owned, and I still have it to this day. And let me just explain something. As expensive as these devices can be when they're brand new, I bought this 5 years ago, okay? I charged the battery 2 weeks ago. The battery still shows 100%. I haven't been using it in the last 2 weeks, okay? But regardless, there's parasitic draw, right? I mean, you charge your cell phone today and you let it sit, even though if it's off, in 2 or 3 days you come back, it's not going to be at 100%, right? I don't know what magic is in these things. There's no wear and tear on it. It does not perform or act any differently than it did when I first bought it. That's what you get when you pay for an Apple device. Yeah, they're more expensive than the average device, but in this case, you get what you pay for. I mean, even to this day, the resolution on this thing is stunning. It's breathtaking. So, it is what it is. I don't use it anymore. So, off to the next person that goes. What should the high or the highest bidder or winning bidder expect to get in the mail? What you will get is the Wi-Fi only first generation iPad 1, 16 gig variant. Let's see, let me just get the specs on here. This is freshly loaded with a stock factory iOS version. I think it's 5.1. What is this? Yeah, version 5.11. That's the most recent OS iTunes will let me put on this. There's none of my data on here. You go into the mail and whatnot, you're not going to find any of my stuff. None of my software is on here. This is basically set up where it's almost like you're pulling it out of the box brand new. It's going to ask you for your configuration data and so on and so forth. But this is basically ready to run. I mean, you're going to receive this, you're going to plug in your own data, and that's it. You're going to download your own apps and put Angry Birds on here and your email address and Facebook and whatever it is. And that's it. It doesn't need any parts. It's not half of a product. You're going to get the tablet, you're going to get the case, You're even gonna get the genuine iPad charger, not some aftermarket one that is gonna cause damage to your device, with the USB cable and everything. If you have any questions, or you have any concerns, comments, whatever it is, let me know. I'm online 24/7, and I'll gladly answer any questions you've got. No questions too stupid, and no answer will be too short. I'll gladly go into any detail that you want. Have a good one.